What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in. And today we're here to talk about the Google Pixel 2 XL. So for many of you who have been following the channel, you know that I've been rocking the Nexus 6P for quite some time now, but we've just been having too many issues. I actually went through two Nexus 6P devices. The first one was working great until it boot looped, and now I'm on my second one here, which has been working great until I've got all the other issues recently. The Nexus 6P is stuck on 3G, just a lot of performance issues, and now I've got the battery issue where it shuts off between 20 and 30%, which is just extremely frustrating. Now the reason I have the Pixelbook here is because the Google Pixel phone should work with the Pixelbook in some ways. And one way I know that this will work with the Pixelbook is that this should automatically turn on its hotspot and connect to the Pixelbook and just provide a hotspot for that for times when you don't have a Wi-Fi connection. So that's what I'm really looking forward to when it comes to this, is how it's going to interact with the Pixelbook. Now the reason we have an iPhone here is because I do want to mention, for those iPhone users who are interested in an Android device, this phone is probably the best phone if you're looking to move from iPhone to an Android phone, because this is going to be the cleanest Android experience, and a lot of iPhone users are used to having something that just works, and this phone here is the closest you're going to get to that. With this phone, you get the newest OS updates first, as well as all the security updates as soon as they come out. You also have the Google Assistant built into this, which is a whole lot better than Siri, and because this is a Google phone, this is the cleanest experience. Again, that means you're not going to have any extra apps downloaded on it. You're going to have the bare minimum. This is going to be stripped, clean, down to as basic as it can be for Android. And then you can go ahead and add whatever you want to it to make it yours, just like any other Android device. But if you want clean and simple, that's where this phone is going to be as close to an iPhone as possible. Okay, so here we are, Pixel 2 XL, and it just slides off. We've got the phone in here. We've got this tab that we pull up on here. There's the phone in protective film, pretty thin, a little rounded on the edges there. We'll get into that more in a moment. We've got a little card just to separate things here. An instruction manual. Now here's something I was not expecting to find in here, and this is an adapter, specifically a USB-C to USB-A adapter, which will come in handy for connecting certain peripherals. So that is a nice find. Thank you, Google. Really like that. And we flip up here. It looks like we've got a headphone adapter because this phone does not have a headphone jack. So you've got the adapter here. They call this a dongle. I like to call it a pigtail because it kind of sticks out. It hangs from the phone. So you have to decide if this is a nuance for you. If you like headphone jacks, you're going to want to pass on the Google Pixel 2 XL. Moving on here, we've got a USB-C charge sync cable. Again, that's USB-C on both ends. And that's going to plug into a power brick located conveniently in here. So we've got a white power brick. So let's go ahead and take the film off of the Pixel 2 XL, and this is where I'm very careful here. So this device here is very beautiful, I must say. It's got curved edges here. It's got a curved transition from the sides to the screen on all sides. So it's a pretty curvy phone. I was not expecting that. It's got a very glossy front here. Of course, that's the screen. And it's got a very glossy back there. That looks really nice. And then we've got more of a matte finish here. This is supposed to be just black, but it kind of looks almost charcoalish. We've got a camera there, an LED light, the fingerprint sensor, so you can unlock this phone with a fingerprint. Then we've got the power button, we've got a volume up down rocker, we've got a USB-C port on the bottom, and again, this phone doesn't have a headphone jack, so it's going to be very clean on the bottom except for that USB-C port, and it's going to be very clean on the top there. And then on this side, we are going to have the spot to plug in our SIM card. So this here is a very simple phone, very beautiful, very clean looking, rounded. It looks pretty good. All right, so wrapping up here, I did get a case on this. The case is by Spigen, and I'm gonna put that in the description. So if you're getting the Google Pixel 2 XL, you can look into getting this case. It's very nice. It's got some faux carbon fiber accent, and it's military drop tested according to the packaging. I also went ahead and put a screen protector on here, and I'm gonna go into some more information about that in a moment. And it's questionable. I'm gonna put it in the description still, but I wanna talk about it just to give you a heads up about what's going on with that. Now before we end this video, I did want to talk about the protection that I put on this phone. And as you can see, we've got a screen protector here. This was off of Amazon. It's a D-Fitch screen protector. And the reviews were pretty low and I missed that. But this is why I wanted to share it. It's not horrible, but as you can see, it doesn't seat nicely on the edges. It's not a perfect seal. It could be better, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna come off. I can kind of pick at it here, and I mean it will peel off, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off. But as you can see, things could get stuck on it and pull up on it, so that might be a problem. And it's under $10, so I guess I can't be too harsh on it, but I just wanted to share that. So this morning I was able to spend a little bit of time with the Google Pixel 2 XL, took my dog on a walk, and we took some really cool pictures and some videos. And this camera on this phone is extremely impressive. The performance on this is also very good. It's very, very fast. Now this was a huge change coming from a Nexus 6P. I noticed a lot of differences in the OS, and I was not expecting that because the Nexus 6P wasn't necessarily that far behind, but huge differences in this. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. Now, if you have any questions or comments about this device, leave them below and I will try to answer them. Again, this is only my first day into the device, but I'm gonna be playing with it some more, so hopefully I can respond to some of those questions and comments. If you can, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That'll support the channel so we can continue to put out more videos. And until next time, Leon checking out.